Once every heat and event has been finished, you've pulled the times, all the adjustments have been recommended by the administrative official and made by you. DQs have been entered, no-shows and DQs have been reconciled, people have been moved around to the appropriate lanes, and all the swims have happened. You're ready to finish the event. So, in order to preview the results before printing them, we use, again, these middle buttons. And for previewing the event result, we use list. If this were a scored event, for example, finals at Junior Olympics, senior champs, etc., we would use the score button. But usually, for most of the meets you'll be doing, you simply need to use the list button. So here I have event 65 highlighted, the girls 11, 12, 50 breaststroke. There were 6 heats. There were 8 no-shows. There's no yellow over here in the question mark area. All the buttons are green or blue if I'm on one of the buttons, showing that all the timing adjustments have been finished up. We've reconciled all the numbers. So now if I click list, the results will come up. And you can see the first place finisher had a finals time a couple seconds faster than her seat time. It seems reasonable. So it's important to look over the results and make sure they seem reasonable. We don't want an 11-year-old girl breaking an Olympic record, for example. So sometimes you might catch a mistake. So I scroll down and I look, and I'm looking for a few things. If you see the asterisk here, like for 27th place, it means the finishers had the identical time. And certainly in races, our swimmers do get identical times. But if you see an awful lot of asterisks, you may want to go back and double check to make sure you didn't pull the same times for 2 different heats, and that's why you're getting an overlap. So if you see an awful lot of asterisks, you may want to check with the administrative official and investigate it further. I'm also going to look down and see the no-shows, and if I count them up, there are 8, and that's exactly what the deck referee told us was the case here, and it matches up with what the computer has. So now I've got the results here. I can go up and print them just by clicking on this print button up here on the upper left. And this will print directly using the printer that we set up at the beginning of the meet. If I want more than one copy, you'll have to ask the administrative official how many copies to make. You can just put in here how many copies you want and click the button, and that number will come out. If you just want to print one page, or for whatever reason, you can also use the print button here below. But there, you're going to have to select the printer and how many copies, etc. Once you've done that, you've printed the results, you take all the paperwork for an event and you put it all together. So you'll have all the timing system printouts from the Colorado, any reseed forms or DQ slips. You'll have all the lane timer sheets, any other paper or notations that go with that particular event, and you neatly put them together. You put a copy of the results on top, and then you staple everything. And then you file it away, and if someone needs to go back and get more information about a particular swimmer, their time in that event, all the paperwork will be there neatly together so that the information is easily obtainable. So once you finish that event, move on to the next event. So for example, we just finished the girls 50 breaststroke, and we could then just move on to the next event, pull times, and start the whole process all over again.